Do what you can. These are weekly actions you can take to help save the planet. This is number 21 and it's called Fill Your Own Adventure. I acknowledge that I sit and speak on Wurundjeri land. I respect traditions and embrace their love of country. So today I'm going to take you on a trip to my favourite Fill Your Own Container store, and it's called Friends of the Earth, and it's in Collingwood in Melbourne. And here I am at Friends of the Earth. The reason I love Friends of the Earth so much is, for me, they've got the biggest range. Look at all these vinegars and oils and honeys and soaps and washes. Then over here they've got all the spices. In the fridges there's a whole bunch of cheese and tofu and all sorts of things. And then over here pastas and nuts and grains and all sorts of delicious, amazing things. So I bring my own jars, like this one, which is for LSA, which is linseed sunflower seeds and almond meal all crushed up. If you don't know about it, it's quite nice on porridge. And so I'm going to take this jar, I'm going to pop it on the weighing machine here, and it's going to tell me what the weight is, 0.355. So I'm going to take my little piece of paper here, and I'm going to write 0.355, and then that's going to be the weight that's taken off once I fill my container with the LSA. The next step in your adventure is to write down the product code next to the jar weight. So on every single container there's a hashtag and a number, and you just need to write that down. After that, it's time to fill and scoop and tip, making sure of course you've washed your hands at the sink. You can tell that I've worked really hard scooping. I'm all flushed. I've filled all my containers, and here we are at the counter. This is Kari. Say hi, Kari. And so I've got my white vinegar. What's next?
We're going on the brown rice vinegar.
Brown rice vinegar. So she's weighing all my containers. She's got my little list that has all the weights on it. So she's weighing the product, taking the weight of the container off, and charging me for what's inside. All done?
Yep, that's done.
So it's a really great way to go shopping and not get a whole bunch of containers that's going straight to landfill. And that's the crux of it. If you fill your own containers, you are not making the waste that you usually do. You won't have to take your bins out every week, and you won't have to take your bin from the kitchen outside to the bins every day. And that's quite nice. Thanks for adventuring with me today, and I hope you enjoyed Hilda making an appearance, and you have a nice snuggly weekend in Melbourne. Bye.